Zach Mackey with you on a Friday night of Big Ten Wrestling. 125 is where we focus our attention. Joey Cruz got that number 26 ranking. He's a sophomore right now who's 10-8, and he's going against one of the transfers from Virginia Tech, Cooper Flynn. The junior wears number 13, is number 13 in the country. He's 12-3 on the season right now. Another transfer on either side. Here from Minneapolis, a sold-out crowd today. This is what Big Ten Wrestling is all about.
Zach, just a fantastic place to watch your wrestling meet. The Maturi Pavilion, home of the Gophers, and do a good job putting on a show here. Fans always here to celebrate their team.
So Joey Cruz, the black singlet from Iowa, the transfer from Oklahoma. Stalemate will send these wrestlers back to the middle as Cooper Flynn is the NCAA qualifier. He transferred from Virginia Tech. He was 42-15 in 3 years competing in the ACC.
And what Flynn's going to have to deal with here, Zach, is just that heavy right-hand collar tie. You see that Joey Cruz likes to hit that. He'll come, bop you in the head, but that heavy right-hand collar, he'll work that hard, and a lot of times he'll move from that right into that, knee pad leg right there, hit that collar tie and hit that shot. He was really successful against that, against McCrone from Ohio State, and really got out after it. It came out like he shot out of a cannon. I think that Hawkeyes are expecting that type of performance from him, and he gets people off of that. There's the shot in a decent position. It's Cruz.
Cruz in on the legs, struggling to be able to finish here, and a stalemate will send these wrestlers back to the center.
Yeah, good job by Flynn, just basically squaring up on that. But the thing about this match is that both these guys will have a hard time getting to each other's legs. Again, I mentioned before, hard collar tie, always the lead there with Cruz, gets into it right there. And you got to deal with that. The guy puts you off balance like that. He's coming into your eyes, coming into your collar tie head. Follows it up with that left hand lead shot. Flynn more of a straight on guy to try to get you to step into get that left leg of Cruz to step into that shot.
Joey Cruz coming off that loss. He had a top 10 battle with Caleb Smith, number 8 in the country. Caleb Smith won the match 2-1. Last week to get it started for Nebraska. Joey Cruz has got another top 15 battle today.
Cruz is getting to his tie. Right there, he drops in on that shot. That's what we're looking for. He's got a great position to be able to drive. He's got to come out the back door. He's pretty effective in this, and this is where we saw him do pretty well against McCrone. He scores off of it.
And it's Joey Cruz with the first takedown. Cruz was in on the legs a couple of times, finds a way to finish.
Well, that's what he does. He just does a great job of coming out the back door.
And these two will send back to the center with Joey Cruz in the top spot.
Face this way.
14 seconds, Zach. Still enough time to be able to get out and get an answering escape.
Stay set. Now green. Give me a pause.
Flynn up to his feet, trying to break the hands and get out. He's got short time to work with in the first.
Gets him off of his feet and a nice mat return right there. 4 seconds left. That's a solid period for Cruz.
Red.
Let's take a look at that takedown here. Watch how he comes out the back door right now and doesn't fall for the roll through right there. You see that with Flynn locked in the crotch right there, able to go ahead, be patient. A lot of that time, saw that a little bit in the previous match here. Not a lot of guys being patient on their finishes, and Cruz did a nice job in that position here, waiting for Flynn to basically go over the top of it.
Joey Cruz is 2-5 against ranked opponents this season. Cooper Flynn is 4-3. Here's Flynn. looking to be able to get his first takedown.
Notice how Cruz is trying to fish that right leg up underneath the left armpit right there. Right there in that position, it makes it really difficult to be able to score. Jaron Quincy, the official, asking both athletes to go for it here, but Flynn in that position settled for the stalemate. But great job by Cruz in that situation, fishing that right leg over and making it more difficult. First time that Flynn was able to get to the leg. With only a minute 13. He's got to go right now. This is the period to go ahead and do it.
A lot of confidence in Joey Cruz these last couple of weeks. They were looking for answers here at 125. And Coach Tom Brain said, I think he emerges the guy for that Wisconsin duel. And a stall warning coming against Cooper Flynn.
Yeah. Cruz is feeling it right now. Taking territory. Scooping up that leg. Right there. Shooting him off the mat. Oh, and you see the whole Iowa bench up there with their fists up.
Let's go check him. And his 9th season lead of the way from Minnesota.
Yeah, you see him pointing one finger up in the air. He said, looking for what? One shot, that one takedown. A little blood time out there for Cruz.
Feels like so far, Jim, Joey Cruz has been the aggressor. He's been the one in on the legs a couple of times.
Well, that's when we've seen him at his best. And we just mentioned that Ohio State match that we saw a few weeks ago where, he just got after it. Got 3 takedowns in that bout. Chance for Cooper Flynn to get a little bit of coaching in this situation. Still plenty of time for him to get a shot, but he's got to go now. You see, just allowing himself to get tied up by that right collar right there one more time, just on that right collar. It's not a position that Flynn can get his offense off of, and right there, one more time, and just gets that right collar and takes position. Throws a couple of hands to the face along with it. Clearly the aggressor so far in this match.
Yeah. Cooper Flynn's already been charged a warning for stalling. And we'll go to the 3rd period. Joey Cruz with the lone takedown. Here's a look at Tom Brands in his 19th season, head coach of Iowa. He is undefeated against this Minnesota group, has won 10 straight and looking to continue that up here in Minneapolis.
Well, he's talking to Terry. Terry has the voice of Cruz. He understands how imperative this match, this lead is in this situation. Nice mat return, followed it up with a cross
Keep it
face.
legal.
Joe Cruz coming up with a good tight waist tilt right there. Roll through attempt by Flynn. Suck back, and he'll take this position here because a reversal of all this riding time that Cruz has right there is making it a little bit easier to be ridden.
Keep working here.
Joey Cruz done a really nice job at the top spot. He had a mat return at the end of the 1st, and yet another mat return here in the 3rd.
Yep, now a scramble position, but Cruz doing a nice job of keeping his head up in this position. Post on that right hand. He's good position. Blood timeout. This is just a really well wrestled match by Cruz. Got off to a great start.
Cruz a couple of times has taken Flynn and put him right back down.
Counter to the Granby roll. You just let go of everything and let the guy roll in front of you there. Now in this scramble situation, what does Cruz do? Get up on his right hand, get some elevation of his head off the mat, and he continues to stay in the top position.
Talked about it. Joey Cruz is looking for that signature win. It could come right here at 125 pounds against Cooper Flynn to start this duel.
Set, red, green.
If you're Cooper Flynn, you want to try to get a quick escape. You come back up, no back pressure, so you're just going ahead and hand fighting right in here.
Improve
it's
here.
Taking a little bit of time.
Improve this. You got the hands.
And the problem with that escape series right there, there's just no hip
Red's bottom,
separation,
green
you know?
stop.
When you come up and you fight hands like that, but you throw your rear end into them, you can hold them even though your arms are not locked right in that
Let him get
position.
set.
Flynn just having a difficult time getting
Cover
out from
green.
underneath.
I was going to say a minute 47 seconds of riding time. What's Cooper Flynn got to do to get out of this here?
Let's split the hands right now. Get walking. He's got 40 seconds.
Neutral.
Needs to go ahead and get a takedown and ride out. Looks like they tie this match. He's in on the leg.
Effectively a 4-1 match right now. Cruz has the riding time secured.
Let's see if he can roll his head out. His head's kind of stuffed in the middle right there. Trying to come out the back door. He's got an opportunity to scoop that bottom leg. But once again, that left leg is over the top of
Keep
the left
working, man. We're neutral.
arm.
10 seconds to work with. Cooper Flynn
He gets it.
has the takedown. Cooper Flynn in the third scores 4 to tie this thing up.
Well, I don't know if he realizes that he's got to go back and wrestle the overtime here. He took his headgear off. Now it's back to work.
We have the one.
Boy, he did a great job of sucking this leg up here. You know, Cruz in pretty good position. It goes all the way around. Hips in, scores, rides out. Heavy collar tie again.
Sudden victory, 2 minutes on the clock. First to score wins it.
Which guy is going to be able to do what he wants to do to dictate his match? You see Flynn coming out of his stance a little bit. Cruz coming back. His head's on the mat. He's stepping up into good position. Flynn re-attacking here. Coming underneath. He's got an opportunity to allow to push back into him.
Cruz has the left.
He's gotten lower on the leg. He's continued to driving his feet right here. He'll score.
And the takedown for Joey Cruz in sudden victory with a big-time win to get it started for Iowa.
Ankle bend.
Joey Cruz was the aggressor early on, and he wins it by decision in sudden victory.
So many times, Zach, you see the guy, the first guy to get up that shot off, and that was Cruz in that situation.